Indy Mogul.
Hi everyone, welcome to Movie Quest for this week. I am your host Russell Hasenauer. Behind me, co-host Chad Newhall. I'm gonna assume he waved. This week on Movie Quest, first up, a collaboration we did with filmmaker Andrew Kim from the channel WMAIStudents called FreddieW versus Shay Carl. In fact, that's the reason this week's episode is entitled Kung Fu Chad. Chad, you were Kung Fu this week. Yeah. Andrew is a great fight choreographer and has done a lot of great videos over on his own channel, WMAIStudents, so if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to that one. We'll put a button on screen. Right there. You can hit it, it'll pause, you can come right back.
He beat the shit out of me.
He did, he did.
Good fight choreographer. He hurt me. Hurt.
I don't think the best fight choreographer in the world could have resisted kicking your stomach on that one.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
After that, the first narrative video put together by Red Spectrum Pictures. Most of his videos this far have been tech demos, but this is his first video working with a plot and it came together really good. Looks about as good as all of his other work did, which was very good. After that, from filmmaker Titus Jackson at his channel Titus Ishmael, comes Cookie Love, a parody of, what's the song?
Oh, Jungle Love.
By?
The Time.
Woo! This video, we love it, and probably features the best use of a giant cookie costume I've ever seen. After that, a short film called Candy Bar from my favorite channel name of the week, Dilofod. Good name. This one's a bit of a horror suspense type of movie and came together really well. Also, has my favorite outro screen asking you to subscribe. Look at those guys go. And finally, we'll be going out with our first ever documentary for Movie Quest. This one's called An Afternoon with Occupy, from the channel Film Laser. As the title implies, he spent an afternoon walking around one of the Occupy Wall Street demonstrations, and wherever you fall on the topic, if you like the protesters, then you'll probably like them more from this, and if you don't like them, well, this will make you hate them even more. Those are the best kind of documentaries, I like to think. He can't hear me. And following this week's outro, maybe we didn't make ourselves clear enough last week, but we really want to let this channel in Norway know that we mean business. We will fly to Norway to be in their, well, I guess they have a TV show over there. We'll be in it, or even if it's just one of their online videos. But we want everyone out there watching to go to their channel, go to the video we're going to link to this week for their music video, Oh My God, which is how we found them through this video, holds a special place for us, and let them know in the comments, say, Russ and Chad of Hate Killer Films will fly to Norway and work for free to be in one of their videos. Seriously, we'll do it. But we're shy and we don't want to do it ourselves. Get over there. You tell them. So that's going to be the music video Oh My God, aka the worst music video in the world. And after that, we're finally going to finish up showing any Christmas videos with one that's been hanging around and really deserves to be in the playlist before we get too far away from the holiday. This one's called Sweet Caroling Clones from the channel GamerBoy123P. Everything done by the one guy, and he clones himself for, well, 12 versions of himself singing the 12 Days of Christmas. Very well done. That's it for this week's playlist. Remember, all these links below, that's how you get your work to us. Best way is email, though. That's the one we get as soon as you send it. So send it to the email, preferably, but we do check the other spots too. And you should be joining our Facebook and Twitter anyway, because then you'll be able to find out when we're going live, not just every Wednesday, which we do from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., but also right now, as we're shooting the show, we are live. And actually, it's through our live show that we've actually gotten to know some of our viewers pretty well. Not to mention one, James Junbow, who owns a theater in England and is the subject of this week's What I Learned About You. Now, there's not a whole lot to say for this week's What I Learned About You. Just have a look at this clip.
Indy Mogul.
James put together his own montage of our videos and played it on the big screen. Very cool to see. Almost wish we could have been in England to check that one out. James would have liked that. Huge fan of Chad.
Come again?
Just talking about what a huge fan of you James is.
The biggest. In fact, I'm pretty sure he is the biggest Chad fan. I'd challenge anybody to prove to prove that they're a bigger fan than James.
If you can do it, we might have to come up with some kind of prize because I don't think it can be done.
I'm talking fan art, gifts in the mail, encouraging messages via Facebook or YouTube. You know, anything. James is put in the legwork and he's at the front of the pack, so...
And if you want to take him on live for Chad's affection, well, he's just about always in our live show Wednesdays, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Address is right there, if you think you can take him on as far as Chad love goes. So a big thank you to our viewer, James Junbow in England, for putting us on the big screen. Pretty cool to see. That's going to do it for this week's episode. Don't forget, one more time, we'll run all the places you can submit your work. Each week we're finding out about more and more film groups, and we're really loving what we see. We have months worth of material to go through, so keep it coming. Might be a few weeks till we get it on because we have so many to show, but... Wait. I think we're going to have to take the headphones away from him. Let's go to the playlist. Alright, so that's the playlist over there on the right. Bet it was on the left last week. I was wrong.
Yep.
Meant to say right.
I told him.
Click here to start. At the top of the playlist, start the playlist in the proper spot, which this week is one of ours. FreddieW versus Shay Carl, which we worked on with the great Andrew Kim of WMAIStudents.
And he beat the out of me.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget when you're done watching that video to check the extra footage button that's going to be at the bottom, because you get to see some good stuff happen to this guy right here. Like a foot to the gut. What happened?
Nothing.
What happened?
He doesn't know.
What'd you do?
And he's not going to know until he starts editing this.
What happened?